Fabio Wardley, Oleksandr Usyk. You know, that is the fight that we hear about. We're hearing about Fabio calling out, warning Usyk, like, hey, be a man of your word. You know, I beat Parker. Parker was in line. I took him out of line. Now I'm in line, right? And the question is now, what does Fabio do now? Does he do what Parker could have and should have done at this point? Does he, wait? Or does he fight? Because if he waits, he could become cold. You know, that inactivity is a mother. But the upsets, banana peels, that's another mother, right? And if he does decide to fight, who does he fight? Who is Fabio Wardley going to fight? And my educated guess, now this is gonna, I already told you guys how I felt earlier, is Moses Atoma. See, Moses Atoma fighting Fabio Wardley now makes all the sense in the world. Why? Because Fabio Wardley is being labeled the next Wilder. You know, Wilder Jr., the mini Wilder, the gold Wilder and all this, right? And he's just getting this reputation for being a badass, the man that can take shots, can take punches, can take punishment, but has that equalizer, the right hand. You know what I mean? And because of that, it's like, okay, he's got that rep, because he's taking beatings, you know what I mean? And it's almost like, okay, cool. He's durable, absolutely. So he's definitely earned that reputation. He's been proven. His chin's been proven. The war with Frazier, the war with Hooney, the war with Parker. He's been proven. So that being said, what do we want to see from Moses? We want to see if he has the heart. We want to see him tested. We want to see if he can take a shot. Well, hey, how about put him in there with a guy that we already know that can take punches? Fabio Wardley. You know what I mean? We want him in there with somebody that can punch to see if Moses can take a shot. Fabio Wardley. You know what I mean? And Frank, if he wants Moses to be a superstar, what better name that you can put on Moses' resume than Fabio Wardley? Think about it. Now, the confusing thing, or should I say, complicated thing would be, the trainers, they're both with Ben Davison, so somebody has to go somewhere else, which, that's not a problem. It happens. It didn't happen before. It don't happen again. But I think Frank, if he's wanting Moses Atoma in there, and the question is, you have, and Moses, and I can understand Frank, because that's be like, okay, I don't know if I could do that. Not saying he will, but it could happen. If they wanted to make Moses a star, put him in there with Fabio. Take Fabio out, so you'll be killing a lot of birds with one stone. You'll get to see if Moses has heart, because we'll get to see if he can take a shot, right? We'll see if he has heart, because I think Fabio's durable enough to take those sharp, quick punches, from Moses. You know what I mean? Because he's taken everything else, right? And we get a name on that resume that is legitimate. And that's the reason for him fighting, because if he takes it from Fabio, that means he's the WBO. So if he takes that WBO interim belt that he got from Parker, and Parker got from Zhang, and Zhang got from Joyce, okay, that's all you need to know. And that is so many reasons why Moses could become the next challenge for Oleksandr Usyk. So if they really wanted that fight, that's how they would do it. And here's the thing, Frank Sanchez, he's too good enough, but not the creme de la creme. So they won't risk it at that point, but they'll risk it for Usyk. Oh, yeah. They'll risk it for Usyk because Usyk is that guy that you can't go farther than in the heavyweight division. He has every belt. Every single belt he has. So if you're going to put any and everything on the line, that's the guy to put it on the line with, Oleksandr Usyk. He is the creme de la creme. He is one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound, and the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world that's never been beaten. So, yeah, there you go with that. But you guys tell me what you think of Fabio Wardley. Should he wait around and wait for the Usyk fight, or should he take on another fight? And who should it be? You guys tell me. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!